Dana, what's the last iPod you had?
So I only ever had an iPod Touch.
Okay.
And this was before I ever had a phone, and I wanted one so bad because my best friend also had one, and I wanted to play Pocket Frogs. It was this app that actually still exists, where you could have different color frogs, and they lived in little habitats, and you could like get them stuff and then play like little mini games. I was obsessed with it for years. Eventually I did get an iPod, I did get Pocket Frogs, but I don't even know if I still have it anymore.
I feel like somewhere in a junk drawer, maybe in my house, there might be the last iPod Touch I ever had.
It was very funny with needing the large charging cable, because I had an older phone for so much longer after they switched the charger the first time, and I was like, anyone have an old iPhone charger? And then everyone would laugh at me.
Yes, me too. It was the same thing.
Thank you.
Hey, our weather actually improving in terms of the temperatures.
We're getting a little bit warmer as we get into the weekend. We're even seeing some temps in the 50s, maybe the 60s, but it was pretty windy today. And that's something noticeable. It's the season for the sea breeze. It's a bit of a tongue twister, but I like to say that one. And these are some of our highest wind gusts across the state today. Nothing crazy, but we still saw wind gusts about 25 to 35 miles per hour. And throughout the day, it's something that you will definitely notice. And winds will continue at least for the next couple of hours, but start to calm down a bit overnight. And then during the day tomorrow, we'll still get a little bit of a breeze onshore closer to the coast. That's where it'll be a little extra windy there. And then behind that cold front, a lot windier during the day on Saturday, but then winds start to lighten up for the second half of the weekend. Spring and especially March and April are our windiest months, so it's not necessarily surprising to see a couple days in a row of breezy or windy conditions. So overnight tonight, actually that onshore flow will keep temperatures along the coast a little bit warmer. So we're not going to get as cold tonight as we did last night. Early in the day tomorrow, starting out with some sunshine, some increasing clouds throughout the afternoon as a cold front approaches in from the north. The cold front actually isn't that far away from us right now, but it's going to take a little while to get here, and it's fairly narrow as well. So there'll be a narrow band of rain that passes through the state from north to south as we go throughout the evening and overnight hours on Friday. So Friday night looks like it'll be a little bit rainy, but Friday during the day looks okay. And then as this front continues to traverse across the state, it'll actually move offshore by fairly early Saturday morning, meaning that our weekend ends up remaining fairly dry. We will have a downsloping wind during the day on Saturday. It will be fairly windy during the day, but that downsloping wind and a land breeze here means that our coastal temperatures will actually be warmer in comparison to some spots inland. And then it looks like Sunday will be a nice day too. In my opinion, it'll actually be the pick of the weekend, a little bit sunnier there. So it looks like we will be a little bit rainier as we go into the day on Monday, which means that our temperatures early next week probably not necessarily reaching the high 60s or 70s like we were possibly projecting for earlier this week, but we are still going to be on this warming trend, especially Monday and Tuesday. Still warmer days getting into the low and mid 60s. And in that 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, it looks like those warmer than average temps will stick around for a bit. Marine forecast sees 2 to 4 feet. Small craft advisory because of the winds. We'll just take a quick look at that 7-day forecast. So all things considered, Chris, we don't have that many chances for precip over the next week. Not expecting a ton there. It's going to be a much more springy 7-day forecast.
We'll take that. Warming trend, my new favorite phrase. Thanks, Dana.